Hi everybody, it's Wanda. I'm going to do another ring pour like I did the other day with the bright colors, but I'm going to layer white in between the colors. And I have changed out the blue that I had before to Caribbean. So I'm going to see how this turns out. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. It says I need 3 ounces. I don't have any 3-ounce Dixie cups left. I think I've mixed them a little thicker. That actually looks too thick. That one looks about right. So I'm going to use more. Looks about right. So I'm not going to put any white in the bottom of the cup. I'm going to put yellow in the bottom of the cup to come out last in the middle. And I'm going to just put a little white in between each layer. See how that goes. I don't have metallics. Now before, I think I had metallic to separate the colors, to keep them from, as an isolation coat, you know, to keep them from blending. So we'll see how this goes. This is pretty thick stuff. I may wish I had made that thinner. All these thinner. But it's always an experiment anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's how we learn. We make boo-boos. Then hopefully that was a little thinner. The next time around, it comes out better. I think I've got 4 ounces. Maybe just a little thin layer. I got some purple in that from getting up against the cup, I guess. I don't think I've ever done a ring pour with paint this thick. This is pretty thick. Didn't realize it was that thick. Almost 5 ounces. I will give you my colors in a few minutes. Let's do this, as Julie says. Julie Cuts. If you haven't watched her, you should watch her. She's wonderful. I love watching Julie. I'm afraid this is going to fold over on itself instead of pouring good. Blopped. I just turned that into a heart shape. Let me find my cloth. Ew, it looks pretty. I'm not going to pop any bubbles because I don't want a bunch of stuff popping through. So I'm just going to see if I can get this stuff to move. And worry about the bubbles later. Hope I didn't mess that up too much. I'm going to have to go buy a round canvas so I can do a ring pour on a round canvas. I don't think I've ever done one on a round canvas. It's got to be easier. Well, it end up losing a lot of my rings, my outer colors. And end up with too much orange, I'm afraid. Well, I think it's kind of pretty. I think I need to fix my corners here. Coordinate the colors. Still not as much definition as I wanted in the rings. Not as, the white almost blurred out the colors instead of separating and showing white streaks. So this was with Floetrol. This is Apple Barrel Paints, except for the yellow, which is Liquitex Cad Yellow Light Hue. Apple Barrel Pink Eraser. Purple Iris. Tropic Orange. And Caribbean. So those are the colors. So those are the colors, but the white did not come through in between as white. It just lightened the colors. I wonder if it would do better with Liquitex instead of Floetrol. So that might be a new experiment too. Some of the colors on the outer edges didn't blend as much because they came out first. So the longer you do this with the cup, the more the ones that are down in there have a chance to blend with each other. Another thing too is when you're using more than it calls for on the canvas, for the canvas size, and you make it thicker, then it tends to blend more also because you have more in your cup, so you're going further. You're pouring longer. So I think that's a big factor too. So maybe I will try this. Have a little bit of these paints left, I think. Maybe with some Liquitex. Make it thin. Not put any white in the middle. See what happens. It'll be fun. Have a little 6x6 over there I could try it on. So, another ring pour. I'm getting where I'm doing a bunch of those. So, thanks for watching, and I will take the camera down and give you a close-up. As usual, the colors look brighter in the camera than they do in person when I'm standing here looking at it. But hopefully, it'll dry this vivid. That would be nice. So, the pink eraser really came through as very dark and bright. I do like the Caribbean instead of that other blue, but it did blow out on me some and mix in some with the purple, I think, which dulled it down a little bit too. But that's how it turned out. So at least you can see the lines. Thanks for watching.